Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here in Costa Rica at Rio Perdido. These little bungalows behind me, there's 20 of them, you could stay in them, but I'm going to take you down the path that leads you to the thermal river. So join me. Okay, the sign says too hot spring. Got to be careful. These walkways are pretty slick. Not that it ever rains here, but they are steep. So if you have mobility challenges, you might want to think again about going down. Now we're going to descend about 70 feet down to the thermal river. We're just going to go this way. These are all steps. I know it's hard to tell from the video. There's also a rope handrail guides you the whole entire way. Now I'm walking a lot faster just so we don't bore you in the video, but I wanted to show you the whole way down. Now right here is one of the trickier parts. You can see how it turns and then it turns again, and the rock here is wet, so you could slip here. This is about the fourth time I've been down here, and every single time there has not been one person, so you can have it all to yourself. So these are all hiking trails that go around. So this is one of the first pools. It's open till about 9:30. They have LED lights running out here. But the water is about 100 degrees. It's very clean. It does smell like sulfur though. So if you're not liking that smell, maybe you should not go. There's another pool straight ahead. You don't necessarily want to be climbing all over these rocks because some of them are pretty slick. If you look, if you go all the way up, it's a big cliff. So you're in a valley here, your own secluded private valley. This area here ranges from 1 foot all the way to about 4 foot deep. And what they did was build little benches out of rock, so you can get your gear back on. And I've tried this earlier. This is some mud that you paint all over your body and let it dry, and it's good for your skin, but it smells like burnt rubber. So if you're not into that, I would suggest not putting it all over your body. It does take a bit to wash off. You do have to scrub your body to get it off. I've seen towels up here on the towel rack, they're like black from people trying to wipe off. You can see some of the marks on it from the mud, but I've seen darker ones. So to get into this pool, there's an area here with some steps, or if you want a challenge, you can descend in this way. Just keep in mind below the water that there are rocks and boulders right there. So you don't want to jump in and bump your knee onto one. A little bit further along, if you take the upper trail, you could get to the other pool, which is straight ahead. And this is a clothing optional thermal river. You use your discretion, you decide. Just be very, very careful when you get out, when your feet are all wet, slippery, not to slip or stub your toe on one of these rocks. But I do recommend, if you're gonna come up here, not just to stay in a hotel, but just for the zip lining, because they do advertise and they shuttle people over from some of the tourist areas for the zip lining and on tubing and the canyoning, as well as the mountain biking. I do recommend taking a little hike down here. It's not long at all from where the hotels are and from where they do the canyoning. But absolutely beautiful and serene and peaceful and well kept and clean. And I believe it's safe as long as you're agile. Well, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Please like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I love it. I'll see you soon. And I hope next time you visit Costa Rica that you go take a look at the Thermal River.